Hi Video Fitness Coach friends, this is Anita Stone with another episode of 15 Weeks to Fitness. I've just finished talking about the fitness formula and how many calories, how much protein, and how much fat you should have per day. Now, why are we doing this? Okay, first of all, number one, to lose weight. Number two, to be healthy, obviously. Now, when I first started working out, I only exercised to lose weight. I thought that was the only reason that anyone would ever exercise, and that was to lose weight. Well, now that I'm older, and now that back when I first started exercising, we didn't even know about osteoporosis or anything like that. And so now that I'm older and we know about osteoporosis, we know about how to prevent osteoporosis with weightlifting and resistance training. I've also learned about what makes you have heart attacks and strokes and type 2 diabetes and all of that. Now, how can you tell if you're headed toward those types of diseases? Well, one of the things you can do is go to the doctor and have a complete blood test. And so, which I just did. I just went to the doctor and I got my blood results back, and they were everything was perfectly normal, much lower even than what they should be, the ones that should be low, and my good cholesterol was high, and so everything was good on my blood test. And I thought maybe you might want to know what your numbers should be when your blood test results come back. And so I've written it down for you on this chart. Your HDL is your good cholesterol. Your LDL is your bad cholesterol. And you can think of it this way. See this L in LDL? Think of that L as meaning lousy. That's what you don't want. You don't want this lousy cholesterol, okay? Level of cholesterol. And so your HDL, which is your good cholesterol, should be 40 or higher. I don't know if you watched Dr. Oz on his television show. It was about 2 weeks ago. And he had a show on morbid obesity. And I was watching that show, and my husband was watching it with me, and he was getting interested in it too. And I didn't actually know what morbid obesity was considered to be. If you're obese, you're considered to be more than 30% overweight. Okay, and so if you look at my before and after pictures, my before pictures, when I went into the doctor, which is one of the first things I did, I went in and I told the doctor, I am technically obese, because I had read that if I was over 30% overweight, which I was over 190 pounds, so that's 60 pounds higher than what my weight should have been, 125 to 130, then I was over 30% overweight, and so I was technically obese. Morbid obesity, the definition of that I learned on the Dr. Oz show, is over 100 pounds overweight. So he had 3 people on his show that he brought in. He did the blood tests, told them about their blood tests, and then put them on a diet and fitness program. Now, one of the ladies that he brought in, she was young. She was in her 20s, maybe 25, 28 years old, something like that. And she was 100 pounds overweight. But you know what? When we were looking at her, I said, you know, yes, she's overweight. She's big. But you know what? She didn't look that much different than a lot of people that we see on a daily basis at Walmart and at the grocery store and the places that we go. I mean, there are more people who are 100 pounds overweight than you would think. And, well, you probably know because you see them too when you go out. And so he sat her down and he went over her blood with her. And this is the one thing that I remember about that conversation that he had with her. He said that her HDL was, I believe it was under 25. And he said, I have never seen HDL that low in someone under 30 years old. And he said, right here, this number is writing your obituary. And he didn't mince words with her at all. He was very serious because she needed to know that she was going to die fast. It wasn't going to take a long time. because what happens is if you don't have the good cholesterol running through your blood system, shuffling all of that bad stuff out, then the plaque is just going to stick to your arterial walls and you're going to have a heart attack or a stroke. And so this is really important. Okay, let's go down a couple others here. Your blood glucose, that's your blood sugar, should be less than, that's what this means, less than 100. Your hemoglobin A1C, now this has to do with type 2 diabetes, and should be 4.5 to 5.7. And your TSH, which is your thyroid, should be 0.35 to 5.5. That's a pretty big range there. And if you have any questions about this, go on my comment box on the website at timetogetfit.biz and send me a comment. Just click contact me and I'll answer your questions on the next video. Okay? Thanks for joining me. Everybody have a fit day. Please visit videofitnesscoach.com for the video 15 Weeks to Fitness sign-up page. Thanks a lot and have a fit day. Bye-bye.